Okay, now that we have that enormous task out of the way, we're back to kind of normal episode lengths, so thank you for sticking with us just preemptively. That was hard on us, too.
Now you can play with X. Glad to have him back.
Man, it's like maybe that should have just been... And you know what really bothers me while we're on this topic is it'll give you a tutorial like, here's how you switch teams. There's only 2 characters. Like, why are you even telling me this right now? At least save it for when there's fucking 3 of them. I can understand select 2 characters. That's not hard. So, subtitles for bosses are back. So, right now, we're on Charging Man Ride Boarski.
He's a pig.
Don't worry about it. So, I'm going to immediately say this because we're on our shitty Ride Chaser stage where you're collecting time bombs because nothing about this game is good. I thought we would need to focus on making polygon-friendly bosses for X7, but it wasn't working out as well as expected. Personally, I always thought it would be best to stick to the traditional design concepts of the X series, especially the X1 flavor. Nostalgia, 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 nostalgia! So, we're on a Ride Chaser. Please notice how I have full control over full, in quotation marks, so I can actually manage my speed, which you would think would be a step up over the 2D ones from the PS1 era. I assure you it is not. Because this stage is all about collecting those tape recorders, or film decks, or whatever you want to call them, which are time bombs. Obviously, you can see the number remaining and the time remaining. If the timer runs out, you have to collect all of them again, because there is no God. Likewise, you're also collecting rescue Reploids. And there's also a sub-tank and a hard tank. I already picked up the sub-tank. It was around an impossible corner, set up in a way where you cannot get it, the rescue Reploid, and the bomb that are all in a triangle, which means you have to take 2 laps just to get everything because of that. And fuck you for making us do that. The hard tank is coming up. I might miss it. I might get it. It's right there. I just passed it, so I missed it. You will notice that everything is impossible to see in this game. You will also notice that I can't turn around, so that's why you have to do multiple laps on this, which, thank God, it's a circuit. Otherwise, just, you'd just lose instantly. You can't go too fast because of deceleration and control, and you also really don't need to worry about fighting anything in the stage, because if you're going at a decent speed, or if you're just doing basic steering, you won't get hit that much, and if you want, you can just swap to your other character and have them tank damage.
And none of the rescue Reploids in this stage are on any immediate danger.
Yeah, that is the other good thing, is this is a good starting stage, because as stressful a situation as it is, it's actually not that stressful. And granted, getting everything on your first run through, like this right here, be sure you hug the left, because you can't control your speed coming over this, and there are those time bombs.
And you missed it.
And I missed one. And that was knowing exactly where they are. So what I have to do now is throw caution to the wind, collect everything, and then gun it for that last one, because I'm at half a minute, basically, just to get back to that spot again. And it's not even really my fault. So, this is one of the easy, well, I guess easy to complete, I don't know, it's complicated. The good thing about this stage, if there is any good to take away from it, is that this is the whole level. There is no Phase 2, there is nothing else to worry about. If you collect all the bombs and all the items, then you just go right to the boss, which I do successfully. Now, just
so you're the
all
big
of
cheese.
All of them. I'm not even gonna talk.
Big cheese? How dare you call me that? I'm the head honcho, for crying out loud.
Okay, whatever you say, I order you to disband this motorcycle gang.
Motorcycle gang? Why, you've gone too far. I'll make you pay for this with a duel!
But A, you're here for a duel. B, you are literally the leader of a gang. You basically said it yourself. C,
You're a motorcycle!
just what? What? Just in general, what? So, this is right, Boarski. His theme is that he doesn't have one. So, he will spawn those always in the center of the map. He has regular Reploids on all 4 of the cardinal directions, throwing grenades in. He'll spam wheels. He'll do this. With no regard for audio safety for the player at all.
That's just minor league compared to some of the later
Yeah,
stuff in the game.
and that's the thing is, that's minor league.
Also, check that damage output on fucking Axel.
Yeah.
Like, you do fucking nothing without power.
Also, do you see the grenade near me? Because I certainly didn't. Because you're on a chain link fence in the sky of a black skybox, which means those black grenades just fucking disappear. Also, since you're relying on the aim assist, if you're walking around, you'll target the grenades, you'll target his wheels, you'll target the Reploids outside the ring.
You'll target whatever it's closest to.
Yeah, you'll target whatever's in front of you. You'll just... Oh, and you can hit a button to change it, but you shouldn't have to do that. It should just be like, you're on the boss. This is what you as the player have chosen to attach your focus to, because why would you not do that?
But listen, it's the fucking boss!
Yeah, exactly.
Who gives a shit about grenade?
Now, you could argue that the wheels that he is trailing in that attack are supposed to be like radar jamming and being that kind of hazard, which, fine. But if you are locked onto him in that instance, by being skilled enough to swap to the correct target, you still can't hit him because no matter how fast your shots are, he's always dodging out of the way. So it's literally a pointless gesture. This is the first boss we're fighting, and I'm already furious.
Now, I don't know who will come up in this episode,
But
I want people to pay close attention to the audio. Anytime it's charging, if you hear him stop charging and you don't see a shot come out, that's a fucking bug.
yeah, I can't tell, and I've played this game a lot. As much as it pains me to say that, I have played this game a lot now, and I can't figure out if that's because I move or jump or accidentally double tap the button or dash. I don't know what cancels it. I don't know what might cause it, because it happens when I'm in no armor, partial armor, full armor, all states of health, anywhere on the stage. It's just haphazard, and it has gotten me killed before. It won't in this run-through, but it certainly has, and it could happen to you too. So, one of the important things about the team system is watching your health and balancing that out. Mostly early game. Because, especially if you want to get completion with a specific character, it doesn't have to be X, it can be anybody you want, you need to make sure that your primary person is always the highest health. Because this game has a terrible drop rate. There is even an upgrade to increase the drop rate, and it still sometimes just won't give you shit. But in this instance, I'm only switching to Axel, not because he's good at fighting this boss, because he's terrible at it, but because I need to tank extra damage while still at least needling the boss.
Right.
So, it's really just an instance of survival. And again, that's only early game, because once you upgrade, you're just unstoppable, unless you fall into a pit. So, that's that. I'm trying to think of any other closing thoughts for that whole fight. He's one big reference. He's based on an enemy from X2, of all things. They show up in Overdrive Ostrich's stage, and a couple others. Look at these weapons. So, this will also start the trend of X7 just having just dumb, bland, terrible special weapons.
Because with one exception, they do jack shit.
To the weaknesses. Yeah, bosses that they're supposed to be good against, it's just like you... Not only is it an instance where you, should Buster Duel, because it's more interesting, or because the damage ratio is better, it's just like, you literally should not use the weapons. You shouldn't. And I don't think I can think of another instance in the series where you shouldn't use a special weapon.
Well, Gaia armor.
Well, no, because that's an option. You're choosing to do that for different reasons.
Right.
This is literally, it is detrimental. So, this is the power-up system.
I'll now go into detail on this on the next episode, but
we are going to now power up X. There's very certain ways to do this. Each slot does a different thing, and you have to do them in order. So you have to go power 1, 2, 3, 4, or speed 1, 2, 3, 4.
Explain what each slot does next episode.
Yeah. She will tell you that power up chip thing every time now. So it's like, powerful chip parts! Equip. Powerful chip parts! I remember equip. For all of them. Just every single one. So, get ready for that. And now we're doing plot. So what makes Axel special is his copy ability, which is a big deal. No one else can do that.
Oh darn.
That gets thrown out the window real quick.
For the rest, it's only possible to copy their abilities.
That doesn't make any sense.
Learn such a skill.
What do you mean, what did you learn?
Yeah, this is really important. You didn't pick it up. You're a robot. You were built with it. Reploid. But either way, like, yeah,
Could you not
exactly, Zero. It's like, you literally, there's no amnesia plot. As far as I'm aware, it's just like, yeah, have it.
Also, that shit never comes up again.
Yeah, it's just, every time you'll get mad every time.